Twisted Big D here. Subscribers, welcome back. Non-subscribers, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. You're missing out on some great videos. Let's talk about dash cameras. Alright, this is my dash camera. I don't think you can see it really good because of the lighting and stuff, but it's a Cobra dash camera, and we're just talking a little bit about this bad boy. There's other types of cameras. There's Rand McNally and Garmin and different stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of them, but this is the one I'm using. So the good thing about the dash camera is that you're going to be able to use your dash camera to record maybe your accident, somebody else's accident, when your truck is parked in the truck stop and somebody backs into you. I mean, there's a lot of great things about the camera. Some of the bad things is it's going to record. So if it's your fault, my suggestion is pull that sucker out the window, throw it in the back. You never had a dash camera. I'm just kidding. But if you do have your dash camera, then it's going to save you if something bad happens. I got mine because of, to cover myself. My trainer had cameras on his truck. He had this really expensive house camera system. I think it was called a Nighthawk with cameras facing back and forward. You should watch his video. He's used to be Prime Driver Jacob. Now he's Jacob's vlogs or something like that. Look him up. I think you can still search him by Prime Driver Jacob. It's a good channel. I've learned a lot from him. Back to what we're talking about. The camera. You want to cover yourself. If a car cuts me off and hits me, I got my protection. If I'm going through a construction area, everybody's seen those signs of hit a construction worker, so many years in prison, loss of your CDL, $10,000-$20,000 fine, whatever they say. There are some scary signs. Well, I got my camera. If something happens, hopefully it never does, but if something does happen with a construction worker, I want something to fight with. You know, I want something to hold weight in court, that maybe I did everything I could do not to avoid it. You know, freak accidents happen all the time. If you watch the video of my wreck, that's a freak accident. It's not every day you see something like that. My camera, it records about 11-12 hours worth of footage, and it's in 10-minute intervals. Every 10 minutes it's going to delete the oldest and replace it with a new 10-minute segment, and it just continuously does that. So if anything happens, I know right then to hit the little button on the screen to lock it so it doesn't get deleted on accident. And it has a micro SD card. You pop that out, you have everything on there. Just stick it into a computer, you can get the video off and stuff. There's a newer model out than the one I have, and I kind of want it, but I haven't done my research on it yet. I started out with the Rand McNally one. That thing was trash. It was always freezing, and if it wasn't freezing, it was recording stuff from like a week ago, and it never recorded over it. The loop didn't work. The settings didn't work. I mean, that thing was trash. Honest to God, trash. I do not tell anyone to buy that thing. Do not buy it. And I use the Rand McNally GPS. I love the Rand McNally GPS. I know a lot of you Garmin people are going to go off by that Garmin is so much better. Hey, that's a personal opinion. You can tell me in the comments. I'm going to say, look, I've never had one, so I can't really compare the Garmin GPS to the Rand McNally. I've always had the Rand McNally, and I've liked it. My trainer, he bought the Garmin. I asked him how it was, and he said he went right back to the Rand McNally. So I just skipped the step of buying the Garmin to try it out, and I went straight to what I know is going to work. If you watch my wreck video, whenever that accident happened, a car, freak accident, flew up and over the guardrail. And I pretty much caught it in mid-flight, or I think it landed right before I hit it. But when the police came up to me and they asked me about it, they said, "What happened here?" I said, "The car flew over the guardrail," and it was bent a little bit, but you couldn't really tell that it had any damage. They said, no, a car did not come over that guardrail. They said, what really happened? Was it switching lanes and you hit it, or what's going on here? I said, look over the guardrail. You can see the tire tracks. They're all like, oh, that guardrail would have stopped it. I said, you know what? I got videotape of it. So we ran over there and got my camera, pulled out the little SD card that it has in it. They went and made a copy of it. His boss was all like, you better not lose that camera, that SD card. You better go make a copy of it, bring it right back to this driver, and bring him a copy of what you made. So he brought me a DVD back of it and my disc. I was like, wow, I really thought I might not ever see it again. I kind of figured next time I'm gonna make my own copy of it and email it to them, because I was kind of concerned my little SD card wasn't gonna come back. But hey, what can you do? Like, spur of the moment, I was still in shock that something that scary happened. And a lot of people give me grief about that wreck. They say, hey, why didn't you jerk the wheel? You should have just drove straight through them. Man, all I was thinking that day is, oh wow, like there's a car in front of me and I'm gonna hit him right in his door. I was empty that day, so like I chose to jerk the wheel, and it happened so fast. Do I regret jerking the wheel? No, because as far as I know, he's still alive. I feel that the way the car looked after that wreck, where his engine wasn't even attached to his vehicle anymore, where they had to lift his car up there and they pulled his engine up there, then they pulled his car up there, because I hit it that hard, I was all like, man, that dude would not be here today. So y'all can give me grief about it or whatever. You know, I'm cool with it. Watch that video, you'll be amazed. And that's actual video footage from the Cobra. So, the Cobra, I highly recommend it. Like I say, if you hit a construction worker or something like that, and it was just a freak accident that you hit them, you know, it wasn't nothing you could do. You got that camera to cover you. You have that camera to show what happened, what really happened. You did everything you could to avoid him. I might lose my CDL, but I'm not going to prison. Now, if you get into accidents, and like I said earlier, if you were at fault and you messed up, you're gonna have to face your consequences. I don't really think that you're gonna be able to hide your camera, and I don't think it's gonna look good if you try to hide your camera. They probably can see where it was mounted to the window, and it's gonna look really bad on you that you're covering it up. So if you're gonna make it disappear good. Nah, I'm joking. That would be unethical. You want to do the right thing. We want to do the right thing. We're good people. Let's keep that as good people. So I want to thank all of my subscribers are good people. So y'all keep on, new people keep subscribing. The guys that I've had all this time, y'all keep watching those videos. Y'all keep giving me ideals. This was a ideal. 2 people were asking me about cameras on my wreck video. So I said, let's make this video. Hey, I'm out. Have a good day.